Okay, got here and got set up and realized, oh, okay, I'm crooked on both, but just ignore that, okay, folks? It's like, I got here and I realized I didn't price anything. So it was a mad scramble trying to get prices on so that I was able to at least give you an idea. So let me start with, hi, Sydney Daychuk with Queen Bee Creations. When we get to talk about the product, everything is listed on the website, hence my desire to have prices to be able to tell you how much they are listed for. QueenBeeCreationsHome.com. Everything tonight I've got listed under the tab New This Week to make it easy for you to search, but certainly feel free to look everywhere else because there's probably, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 other items. So it's a lot. All right, so first things first, I have just received notice. If you follow IOD, Iron Orchid Designs, then you would have gotten an email as well, indicating that they are going to be doing the launch of the Christmas release on Tuesday, September 5th. So that's the Tuesday right after Labor Day weekend. I think that they are planning on going live at 9 Pacific, so that would be noon our time. So once they start the reveal, I will be able to start turning on the products. So there are 10 products in this release, and all 10 are limited edition, which means when they're gone, they're gone. So that's where things start getting crazy with pricing, with people having held things back and charging double and all that kind of craziness. So I cannot hold products, so please don't ask me. The answer is going to be no. So, you know, if you're somebody that's saying, I want one of everything, sorry, you have to wait till they go live. I only have what I have, same as any of the other stockists. So if you want them, you know, noon, I'll be turning them on. I mean, I have to go one at a time, so it'll take a little bit. But, you know, certainly if you're watching the sisters release, they will all be live by the time that release is done. There are some really cool items this year. So some releases I'm not as excited about. I'm excited about this one, and I am withholding one of a number of them for me, just because I'm going to use them. If I'm not sure whether I'll use them, sometimes I'll just leave them in inventory and see, but I am pulling 8 out of the 10. So you're not going to want to miss this one. If you are a crafter, if you love doing, you know, fall and Christmas stuff, there are a couple of things in this release that are really going to be mainstays. You're going to use year after year after year. So tune in. That's the 5th. I have another week, right? Before then? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll remind you again next Wednesday, that it's coming up, which would be the last live that I'll see you before the Tuesday. But Tuesday the 5th, mark your calendars. Okay, and then, next week I'll have another announcement. So an upcoming sale. I'm just not even getting into it yet. You'll forget. So I'll tell you then. But the same week as the release, there will be a sale not on IOD. We just had one, and now all the new Christmas stuff is coming in. So there you go. That's the announcement. Okay, videos. Monday's video was, I needed to get some more fall decor in the shop. So it was kind of helping serve that purpose. But I know that a lot of you are looking at starting to perhaps pull some fall into your homes, pull some fall into your booths, or you're getting ready for some markets. So I wanted to give you some ideas of different things. You know, it's kind of when you're looking at your home, sometimes you just want a little something on the shelf, or you need something on the wall, or you need something on the credenza, or, you know, so it's the same thing if you have a booth or if you are going to a market. You want to have decor items that people can use throughout their home in different ways, not just wreaths, right? So that's what I tried to do. And it was all with thrifted items. I'm trying to think if I used any dollar store stuff. I might have done some dollar store fall leaves. That's it. The rest was all thrifted. So it gives you an idea, or dump. I got some stuff from the dump in this one too. So the first thing, I'm gonna need glasses. The first one that we did was, where'd you put that? Oh, on the bottom. Okay, is this little metal basket, so galvanized metal with the rope handles, done with these fabulous pairs that I found that are all covered in faux birch bark. I gotta tell you, I've been sitting on that find since I think spring. I found those in the thrift store and I have been waiting. So I did this one very neutrally because, you know, and you're gonna notice I did not do a pumpkin in anything. No pumpkins, no gourds, no black cats. I mean, we're moving up into that, but this is still, in my mind, you know, we're bringing some fall in, but it's early stuff. We're not into the pumpkins and things quite yet. So this one gives you an idea of some things that you can do. I mentioned in the video too, I mean, I get that this was kind of like the find of a century for me, right? That it has this paper that looks like birch bark on it. But you could easily take any of the green pears or the red apples and just paint them out into a neutral, you know, light tan or taupe color, so that you get that neutral look without having to accommodate like bright red or bright green. So change them out. The other thing that we did was this little breadboard. Now I'm going to attach a little loop to hang it from, but this is painted out in cherry picked from DIY. It's that rich, deep kind of big cherry or eggplant color. And I definitely wanted to show you that, you know what, it doesn't have to be all oranges. You know, this is very much kind of in that fall tone too, where you get those deep kind of purpley tones with some of the leaves. So this one is $17, and we created that one in the video as well. And then we put together a little pedestal basket together. So this is a Frankenstein piece. This is a little wicker pots or little wicker just round basket without handles. This is a candlestick. We've attached them together. We antiqued the Summer Crush, which is like this very muted orange from the DIY line, which I love for the fall season, because it's not just that in your face fire starter, right? That in your face orange. So doing the florals, but giving it a bit of a rise. That one's 22. And then the other one we did was we took this little open candle holder. We covered the candle in some green tissue paper, holding it together with wax, and then sprigs where they're all in the muted fall colors again, you know, a little bit of the orange coming in with the florals on the bottom, but more set up kind of like a very loose wildflower look. And again, just a whole different look, would work perfectly on top of a bookcase. That one's $12. So the other thing that I forgot to put a price tag on, hang on. I don't know that I listed them even. Actually, the acrylic coasters. Oh, I did list them. Okay. So this Friday, super cool. Let me grab a piece of paper so y'all can see these better. So just a white piece of paper. I just looked. I really wanted to. I've done some alcohol ink coasters with you guys on the YouTube channel before, where we used the ceramic tiles. So you've got that white base. I really wanted to try them on acrylic and have more of that translucent look and feel. So that's what we did using resin, right? Look at how beautiful these are. So it's a set of 4 for $15, but they're gorgeous. So these are in the blue and green and gold. So keeping it simple, $15 and just lovely. But if you want to make your own, check out Friday's video. It's not a lengthy one because it's not an involved process. It's really pretty straightforward. But I love the look of that, right? Totally different look, not having that white base for them. So check that out, see what you think. I'm probably going to be doing more of those in future because I just did the one batch to see how they turned out and I love them. So more of those coming up. Today's short video is another pop tab hack. And if you haven't caught it, I think it's like 30 seconds long, but it is a great little tip to just kind of keep in the back of your head because I guarantee you, you're going to need the item that this is replacing. And rather than have to race out to the hardware store unnecessarily, you're just going to open a can of pop, use the little tab, drink the drink, and you're off to the races. So I've used it myself a number of times here in the shop, used it a couple of times at home. So check that out.
Betty Ann says, can't wait to see this new release.
Oh, Betty Ann, I told you, you're going to love it, honey. So September 5th, not too many sleeps left. It's a good one. It's a good one. There's a lot of stuff for a lot of people. I think that there'll be at least something in there. There are no transfers. There are no inlays in this release. Toward the end of September, they have 2 inlays that are coming, but they are collaborating with Debbie Beard of DIY. She is designing one of the inlays, and Annie Sloan is designing the other. So they've done collaborations with both those women. Each of them is coming up with their own design. So each will have that inlay. So I think it's going to be exciting, but that's going to be in a release all of its own at the end of September. And I don't know if they're going to be limited release or not. We'll just play that one by ear. Let's get through the other release, which is 10 products all of its own. So I haven't seen the inlays at all. I haven't, we haven't had a pre-order on that. So I have no idea either. Okay, so first up with some new products are these kind of Moroccan tile inspired canisters. So they have the bamboo wood lid, they have the rubber sealer around them, just nice and cute in that blue tone. Got 2 of them, $7 each. One has a slightly darker lid, if that mattered, if you were wanting to consider both. I don't want you freaking out about the different color. I don't control it. It is what it is. All right, this is a vintage Brody and Company emerald glass vase for $14. So USA manufactured, but it's in that crinkle glass and is definitely vintage. So kind of cool. I'm looking to uncover my way into some things. So first picture is just this really cute, simple little bright and cheerful floral. It's got the red handle and the red trim with some of the red flowers. This is $7.50 for this little picture. Just perfect with florals in it. I mean, certainly perfect for, you know, your table and whatever drink you want to put into it. So some ice water or some sangria, just, you know, lemonade. I'd be doing iced tea. Kind of my go-to. All right. These little cream and sugars have a little raised fleur. Sorry?
Salt and pepper. Yeah.
What did I call them?
Cream and sugar.
Oh, yeah. Salt and pepper, not cream and sugar. I have a cream and sugar coming. Salt and pepper. You guys probably could have figured that out, but these little salt and peppers, they have a raised fleur-de-lis pattern here, that opened lace rim. These are from Sky McGee, and the pair is $7.50. it's kind of hard for you guys to see the raised patterning, but you see it clearly on the website with the picture. But they're just nice and simple and very, very sweet. And again, with that fleur-de-lis pattern, especially if you are, you know, if you love all things Paris, it's a good one. All right, first let's do this little mug set. This is a set of 2 mugs in cream and sage green with contrasting colored polka dots. So they're just a nice big mug size, nice and comfortable to drink from. $11 for the pair. So selling those guys together. I'm just trying to keep handles tucked in so that I don't walk past that and get it. All right, this is just a cute little decor piece. So multicolored solid glass bird. So kind of in predominantly pink, a little bit of yellow, red, and blue in there as well for $4.50 in the shop. So just a little multi-toned guy. This one, okay, I'm getting this because it's heavy. And this is like one of my favorite finds of the week. So this is $16. And this is a solid cast iron decor piece. So it's got wear, right? So a little bit of chipping paint, which I think is just perfect. This does not move. So this is not a ringing bell. It's a decorative bell. I mean, at first I looked and I thought, oh, it's got a loop for a clapper in there. Perfect. And then I realized it doesn't matter if it has a clapper or not, right? Which is missing because you can't clap it anyway. But you're not going to be shaking it because it's attached to your wall.
The clapper goes on a screw or something.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yes. So it does have the loop. You can hang the clapper in there with a longer string, and then you can ring the dinner bell. Okay, that's smart. Smart. He's not just a pretty face.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's a dumb moment for me, of course. I kept thinking the bell had to move, but no, just a clapper. So you can just on a string attach like a big nut, right? Not like a pecan nut, like a nut and bolt nut, and just have a bit of chain attached to it. But this is $16, and again, is just perfect. Just perfect with that little bit of wear and chipping. And I love it. It's cast iron, so it's heavy. So if you're getting it shipped, it's not my fault that it's heavy. Just saying. I've had to cancel a couple of orders recently because the shipping was crazy. It was like, I think the customer paid something like $20, and then it was 60 something. And I'm going, okay, I'm sorry, but it's a $15 item. I can't cover another $40 of shipping. So I'm just assuming you don't want to pay that for it either. You don't love it that much. I'm canceling the order. So know that if that's what happens, my apologies. Sometimes it's not just shipping to the States where this happens. It's also sometimes shipping to bizarre little pockets in Canada, you know, that just don't have a lot of people, so that the mail delivery isn't as regular, and then they go crazy charging bizarre prices. So sorry. All right. This is a little crockery mug. It says 5-cent beer. It's from Pearson's of Chesterfield in England. So I have a number, like that's what they do there. That their main industry in that town in Pearson is crocks. So I have a number of crockery jugs and jars and bottles in the shop that are from here. And I had a gentleman who actually grew up in that town. So he bought one of them just as a little memento. But this also, I stated, did I state, does it have a crack? Why did I think it did? I don't see one. Okay, it's something else that had a crack. Okay. So $8 for this.
It says no small internal crack.
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking, and what I thought was a crack is not a crack. It's glaze.
Put together the description then.
Yeah, I will, because now that I have like much brighter light, it's actually not a crack. It looks if you just look quickly, it looks like a crack, but it's raised ledge of glaze there. So I'm taking that out of the description. So I was right. I did think it was a crack, but I'm wrong. There is no crack. So it's in good shape. There you go. Next up is this gray, light gray. It's kind of a dove gray ceramic birdhouse. So you can hang it up. It says fly on it. This is a Ray Dunn item for $12, and it is brand new. It also comes with the plug in the bottom so that you're able to clean it out if needed.
Big fly.
Pardon?
It's a big fly thing.
Yes, it's a big fly, or it's for the birds who also fly. Yes. Okay. I have a set of 2 of these marigold Carnival glass Clover dishes. So the pair is for $16. They're both in perfect condition. There's no cracking or wear on them. They're in great shape and just beautiful. And the marigold is just kind of a nice, fun color, especially for the Carnival glass. They're not as heavy as those that are really overlaid with a lot of metallic. They've just got that nice luster cast to them. So really nice. Okay, one of my other favorite finds for today is this big hand-carved pepper grinder. Now, it is signed by the artist, who is Cam, I can't remember his last name. Cam Lava. His company is called peppermills.ca, and this is part of his Cottage Mills line, where he's taken it's like carving an entire branch and making it into pepper mill. It is still functional because cam lever. So it's got lovely like wormwood designs in it. These sell for about $90 online or $25 in the shop, but it's just super cool and just a beautiful art piece to be out on your countertop, but it's functional art,
I
right?
was going to get one of those for my brother for Christmas one year.
Oh, Nick was going to get one for his brother for Christmas. So
1 year.
1 year, not this Christmas.
It was too expensive.
It was too expensive. Well, there you go. See, not here though. But I love the fact that it's from, like, you've got all the old, where you've got the bugs that crawl between the bark and the wood, and they create all those little paths and highways. And just the patterning on this is just super cool from that. What's also nice is that it is hand signed by him and stamped with his company as well. So these are Louisville Stoneware cream and sugar, so made in Kentucky. And so cream and sugar, and these are substantial. These have some weight and heft to them, and it's with a little hummingbird and dipping into some little florals. And the set is $12 on the website. So Louisville stoneware is very popular. Let me reach for this guy because he's big. All right, this is a big metal. I said pitcher, but you're not really going to use it as a pitcher. I mean, it's not like fill it up with. This is not a fill it up with sangria kind of thing.
Hey.
Okay, it could
beer.
Be margaritas.
Cold beer.
Keep your beers cold in there. It's got a lovely black handle on it, and it's actually got an emblem embossed on both sides, right? So again, I've got a close-up of that on the website, and this is $15. But super cute. I mean, that's an item that, you know, if you had it sitting up on a bathroom shelf, you can put towels in it. You know, if you've got it down in the living room, you could put little kindling in it, you know, on your fireplace. You could put florals in it. I mean, it's a very versatile piece depending upon your home and the design aesthetic and where it would best fit. Okay. I had a set of red transferware plates that just sold this past week. And now I have red transferware mugs. So this is Seaforth from Woods of Burslem, England. And this pattern is from the 1930s. I have a set of 6 of these mugs that are in virtually new condition. There's no wear on the transferware patterning at all. There's no chips, no cracks in any of the 6 of these. The 6 sell for $35 in the shop. Or they're actually in the Etsy store as well, but that's for $55. So I do that. I do that when you know you can get it here for less. But that's because Etsy takes the big honking percentage. So you got to account for it. Okay. This guy is, I was looking to see, it is signed. It's got like the rough earthenware base to it and then the lovely blue glaze. And it actually has like a small lip to pour from it. So I did call it a jug, I think. Did I? Toot down? Well, it doesn't say enough. Anyway, it's $11. And I just love the contrast of this. You know, I love pottery at its best anyway, but I called it a jug. I think maybe a jug has a handle, but I don't know. Carafe just didn't suit it. It was just not delicate enough for carafe. I don't know. I went with jug. Go with it.
You're probably playing music.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Okay, this one, I'm just looking to see, maybe white paper is going to show it up a little bit better. Just a lovely fused glass plate. So with those beautiful florals and colors, and it's almost like some seeded glass. Everything has kind of this bubbling effect to it. It's just really cute. Did I say it's $11.50? Okay, I just did. It's $11.50. Okay, everything's sort of precariously perched there. This was such a cool find. All right, so these are a set of 4 bowls. So the nice shallow little soup bowl. And these are from Denmark. These are a Mason's ironstone dishes. These are definitely vintage. Not sure if they hit the antique mark or not, but they are still in awesome condition. There's like virtually no wear on the patterning at all. There's no chips or cracks in them. So it's the set of 4 for $24. And I saw when I was trying to uncover pricing on these, I saw that like one little side plate goes for anywhere from $13 to $18. So bowls would be priced even higher. So $24 for the 4 of them, definitely a good deal. And they all do have the stamp. And I did take a close-up picture of that on the website as well for those that want to be able to check it out and check out the patterning. But when I did a quick search, it definitely comes up and is pretty consistent with Mason stoneware. Couple last things. This was also one of my favorite finds. So a big enamel, like blue spatterware enamel jam pot. So it's got all of the natural chips that you would expect from an old piece of enamel. It's got the little pour spout and the pouring handle and then the hanging handle. I took a picture of the inside. So, you know, it's got some wear and some discoloration on the inside, which again, you expect. I love these Decor pieces. My sister in her cottage, she's got an even bigger one of these, and it holds potato chips. It's on one of her sideboards, and she's got some other big, beautiful pieces as well that were my aunt's. But It's just gorgeous as decor going into, going into the fall season. This filled, with different pumpkins and gourds and some greenery. Like the turning leaves would look awesome. Flipping it out for like a mini Christmas tree for Christmas would look gorgeous. It just suits any season. I love this so much as a decor piece. Okay, I had best move that to the floor and hope I remember when I step down that I don't step in it. Okay, last up is this original watercolor for $55. So I'm calling it Sunday at the Beach. It is signed CW from 1996. I don't know what the CW stands for, but it's beautiful seascape, kind of ocean side, just a corner of a veranda with a hammock just waiting for you. It's just got such a soft, lovely, peaceful feel to it. The lighting and the shading is great on this. It's $55 on the site, and it's just, again, got that soft, summery Sunday. I just want to curl up in the hammock with a book kind of feel to it. So check that out. Thanks for tuning in, guys, whether live with me now or on replay. I'm good either way. Help me out, share it out with whichever venue that you're watching it from. Definitely helps me to be able to grow the channel, and really appreciate that if you can help out with that. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Check out the videos, but until then, take care.